figured that out?
I'm just addicted to it.
Double XL. Yeah. Loud pepper.
Storm.
I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now. I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now. Making hits, gotta keep it 100, and that's word, it's too legit. Ay, need the photography, we callin' big homie rich. Ay, battle rap kings on Fridays, my homies lit. Ay, all you gotta do is hit up loud and book an hour. Streaming service, 8 months he booking about an hour. He really working 24/7, the money hours. Somebody lurking, never worry about them cause they drowning. I'm really certain we some big dogs don't carry fleas, nigga, please. Don't run off, say what you mean, talk to me. DJ Nas, what's good, my nigga, what's the fee? Sheesh, I'm really rapping off the yeesh. I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now. I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now. It's phenomenal, 3 years in the making. Loud, put that groundwork in, don't mistake it. Every night of every day is no complaining. Lobby posted at the store when it's raining. We was live in the V, we at the Loud House. Now it's members only, others they fouled out. From the outside they see, they had to find out. When you come around, the energy is loud now. Oh, we shining over here, oh, that what homie said. See that jealousy, what have you living on the edge? Got the background on some 3D digital for real, and it's really clear, for real. I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now. I've been getting money off the music two-way pay now. Got the logo PNG, I drop it any day now. Power by Virginia, power by the beat the wave now. Beat the streets, I send it over, they gon' get it played now.
Boom, bada bing. What's going on? What's up to the whole wide world? This is Jus.Ed with the No Limit Podcast. This is the first podcast of the season of the new year, 2023. Hope y'all all had a great New Year's Eve. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way so I ain't got to deal with it. Like I just said to Loud, I did my best to talk to the No Limit crew, management team, Master P, all them, try to contact them. It didn't work, obviously. The No Limit Podcast and the No Limit affiliation with the rappers and singers, they do not correlate. They are not in the same union. I wish they were, but you know, it ain't. But yeah, with this podcast alone, I wanted to bring back entertainment media. You know what I'm saying? Just straight entertainment media, and not just like the Shade Room or No Jumper. You know, none of them that kind of bash the entertainment people that we got going on when it comes to rappers, singers, actors, and all that. They always get the bad news, or they get their own negative opinion about, you know, the culture and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring the actual news, you know, a good opinion, you know, not just bias on one topic. But yeah, so I was supposed to have at least one co-host and a guest today, but unfortunately they couldn't make it. It you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's lonely at the top, but hopefully they'll be here next Wednesday. Shout out to Power by Virginia for, you know, letting me get on and stuff like that. And also, if you have a podcast or you want to start a podcast, you got great ideas, you got a group, you want to spread a different message, you want to do all the crazy stuff live, you know, come down here to Power by Virginia, talk to Loud and get things started, man. Because he got some things popping off that's fantastic, and it's a great opportunity for everybody. Whew. I think that was a good intro. It was long though. It was long as hell. I'm trying to do this with no alcohol, no, weed, none of that. I'm trying. A lot of people know who this face is. I've been on E-Positivity, the Crypto House, A Chill is just a podcast, with my boy Monty and T and Taylor. I'm still on that show as well, but I'm doing something a little bit different on this one, so I had to incorporate my own thing. But yeah, man, I wanted to start this show off by a little, I wouldn't say a cringy topic, but I wanted to, because it's like a new trend every week. So I guess this week's trend for social media is the, what's this called? What is it called? The look at my live or look at my feed. Have y'all seen that? You seen the look at your feed where, you have either females or the males, I guess they just promoting free OnlyFans. I mean, personally, for the female, yeah, to me personally, I fucks with it for the female aspect. I'm getting a free show. I ain't got to pay for it. But if you haven't noticed, it ain't nothing but our people. Like, we starting off bad early. You know what I'm saying? We 2023 and we showing coochie and dick pics already. I mean, what I'm saying? But, hey, teach your own. If you're making money from it, go for it. I guess that 20 minutes of fame being viral, I guess that can go somewhere. Yeah, it can go somewhere with it. If you keep showing it, eventually you're gonna get paid. Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's the trend of the week. It's a social media trend of the week. It's gonna phase out. I don't know where the hell Mark is. Mark Zuckerberg. Your platform looking crazy right now. So you got to deal with that. But yeah, man, let's dive into it a little bit, man. We had a rough 2023 starting off. We had a couple people dying. We had football players, cardiac arrest on the field. It's starting off already crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not what I expected, but you know how that goes. But one of the topics of the day that I wanted to talk about is, hold on, bear with me just a second. I got two phones, cameras everywhere. Oh, well, yeah, Monty already know he gonna be on the show. He just not here. Nobody's here. Everybody that I contacted to be on the show or to represent themselves, I've had one person was like, yeah, I can't see, my eyes dilated. I got one girl said, oh, can I bring my kid to the show? And I'm just like, yeah, see, yeah, I did not know. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for a fact. See, exactly. See, it's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. That's networking right there. We just met like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, already networking. That's the beauty of coming to Power by Virginia, meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's in the building. You never know who's around looking to get on or share their opinions on certain topics. So it's a great thing. I know I'm looking back and forth with the cameras because I'm running off of 3 social medias. I got Facebook going, I got Instagram going, and I got Bingo. Y'all ever heard of Bingo?
It's Bigo.
Bigo?
Yeah, Bigo.
Is it Bigo or Bingo?
Bigo.
Damn, I sound old as hell. I said Bingo. You said you banned.
Yeah, he got a story to tell about that shit.
Banned?
He tried to hook that shit back up out here, right?
These people was watching me and shit.
Yo, he had the feds watching him.
I flashed the weed by accident, yo. My shit instantly went off.
What?
He said I was banned until like 2034.
As soon as he
What?
got back on, right? They had a motherfucking detective going to the room with him, right? He was watching him the whole time, right?
What? No.
And he said, yeah, he identified his ass and he kicked him right back off of Bigo.
Bro,
he tried to get in with a new.
no, that's wild. That's
he
crazy.
Tried to get in with a new G-Bill.
I was in like 30 minutes, yo.
He knew he was banned already.
And it was over.
Damn. Nah, like, see, the thing is, this year, I know a lot of people want to bring in their social media presence. I've seen single moms, dads at work. I've seen elderly people, everybody trying to do their own thing, but get themselves on a social media platform. So I was looking, and I was like, well, MySpace is dead. I don't think that's ever going to revive itself. Facebook is kind of getting saturated. Like, I see Facebook as more of a family platform for your kinfolk and stuff. Instagram, that's just clout. I mean, it's all about clout chasing. Who's dating who's messing with who.
That's exactly what it is.
I can't. I mean, I got a big following on Instagram, but I did that for the music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really use it for monetization to get your paper out of it like everybody else. So I'm trying to new avenues. I got a Twitch account. I got this account that's just now starting up. We've already been running for 11, 12 minutes. So, I mean, it's good to go so far. But, yeah, I'm looking for different social media platforms to spread the awareness of what I got going on. You know, merch will be down the line. I got super special guests, man. I got guests that's coming out the state. Out the state. Rappers, singers, poets. I got some big names. We're just trying to correlate how we're going to do everything because this show is hosted on Wednesday. You know, Wednesday's like middle of the week, so it's kind of difficult. But, we're going to get it through. But, yeah, man, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I definitely wanted to do something a little different. Just with entertainment, period. Because right now, I mean, nobody's really talking about the R. Kelly album. Did y'all hear the R. Kelly album? Y'all ain't listen to him? I mean, it's fire. Like, it's fire. I mean, he got one song, you know, I admit it. I mean,
Kel said that he
That shit was clean though.
Them niggas, somebody just put that shit out, but it ain't nothing that he was like, yo, this is my shit.
yeah, like,
Y'all ain't gonna pick up in the mics. You don't even.
no.
You gotta get them. You gotta.
Oh, damn, y'all do need a mic.
You got the mic.
You got to sit down. If you gonna jump in, just sit down next time.
Man, if you sitting down, man, hell, and shit. Yeah, man, come on here. Everybody else left me behind anyway. We bringing in somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Tell them about the podcast you got going on. Excuse me. Let them know. But yeah.
Wow.
Slide over a little bit.
This way or this way?
West, come in a little bit.
All right. Perfect. The only thing with this Bigo thing, they see the green screen. I can't do nothing about that, but.
He can't smoke on Bigo.
Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna crop you out though. Yo, that is wild though. I've never heard that before. I don't know. I've never been banned off of social media app before. Like I've never been put in jail.
Don't smoke on Bigo.
Yeah.
Don't drink on Bigo. If you're gonna drink, like put it in a cup. Don't have no bottles.
Oh dang, you can't drink or nothing.
None of that.
Oh, it's strict like that. Oh, I might just go to Twitch then, cause I ain't got time for that.
You can get a check on Bigo. You can get a check on Instagram.
For real? See,
We already on Twitch.
See, I watch Monty do his Twitch, like his game Twitch and stuff like that.
Right now.
Oh, for real? Oh, that works out perfectly. Yeah, that Twitch stream. I didn't see one dude. What's his name? Kai Cenat made a good like a good million off just twitching. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like all young dudes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out here doing nothing stupid. They not doing anything like, you know, reckless or embarrassing themselves. Like they doing everything positive. So I mean, salute to them. But yeah, man, I'm trying to find all avenues, social media marketing the right way. I'm not trying to deal with the people that like to scam and be like, oh yeah, $100 I can get you on this. Nah, I can't. I hate those type of people, bro. I mean, I get it. It's all part of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make their bread too, but most of the time they ain't honest and they ain't really.
Most of the time.
They didn't.
You can't trust a scammer, yo.
Well, I'm just saying.
If they scam people for a living, they will scam you.
No, I'm saying.
The benefit of the doubt, you gonna lose that cake, baby.
Yeah, I'm saying like in a general aspect, you know, people be like, yo, I see what you got going on, bro. I deal with this type of service, I got this going on. Let me help you out. You don't know. That's half the time you don't know if they genuine or not. You try to give them due diligence and do your own research. But even then, you could pay for bots. You know what I'm saying? You could pay for promotion. So it be scary out here.
It do, man. Sometimes you gotta take the risk though, depending on where you at and what it is that you're doing. I mean, it's all a risk, but sometimes you have to jump out there. You know what I'm saying? And you might lose some bread, but you gotta do it.
Yeah. Speaking of risk, I don't know, bro. I've seen the wildest posts. Again, trying to be part of the social media phase and put myself back out there because I used to be a social media head. But man, I was scrolling on Twitter, and Twitter is like unlimited. I don't know if y'all realize Twitter is like unlimited, balls to the wall. They don't care what you post on there. But dude was on there crying, and I was like, damn, I gotta read his story.
Monty said my mic's not on.
Monty be checking on everything.
Thank you, Monty. That shit sure as hell wasn't.
Monty, you still in Texas, man? You still in Texas? I know you said you was on you know.
Monty.
I'm coming back tomorrow, but you still in Texas or you on your way back? What's going on with you, brother?
Me somewhere getting that bread.
Monty almost back, man. He be back soon. He be here. He be here soon.
Yeah, man.
He doing his thing. I go.
Come check Monty out tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all book
Yes.
y'all sessions, man. He's
Definitely.
back. He's back in VA tomorrow. Let's go.
Definitely book him up, man, because he's serious with the craft. But damn, I almost
fact.
forgot what I was saying. Yeah, man, I was on Twitter, right? I was on Twitter. Dude was crying. He was like, yo, I got set up. So I'm thinking, okay, he got robbed or whatever like that. So I'm reading. He caught me. I got trapped in the reading. But, yeah, dude was messing with a whole tranny. But no. It's one of those type trannies where you really wouldn't know. You wouldn't. You would have to check Adam's apple, birth certificate.
I refuse to ever believe that, yo. I don't care how they look.
Hey, man.
Yo. If that jaw like 6'4", yo, you already know.
No, bro.
You know
It
you
was
already know, and you acting like you don't.
I wish I saved the picture because, like, legit, they had the boobs, the hips,
That is
short.
not a pussy they have down
I
there,
know,
yo.
but I mean, it's not like
yo.
the way women are now. It's not like you
No.
can be like, yo, let me see your pussy, make sure you a female. Let me make sure you legit down
If
there.
you shake her hand and go for your hand,
You know what I'm saying?
then you already know.
She
yo.
might be like, yo, I'm a
You know what I'm
farmer,
saying?
a
But
farmer
I mean,
chick.
like that. I guess that's people get away with that now. Look at DJ Mr. C, yo. This nigga been caught a couple of times with some trannies. And he just like, look, this is what it is with me, yo. Like I'm gonna keep getting caught because this is what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, oh, forget it. He's just a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? But
That shit is wild.
listen, yo.
I mean, Dwight Howard, he didn't got caught up with.
If you get caught out there, that is your fault.
Shit is
yo.
wild.
That is your fault. You know what I'm saying? You messing it up. Doing that, yo. Like, come on, yo. Like there's a dude that's actually like dating fucking Bruce Jenner, yo, or Caitlyn Jenner, whatever it is. Like, you know that's a guy, yo. You watch this nigga win the Olympics.
Dude's like a black guy or something.
Yeah, you watch this nigga win the Olympics, and now
He was
you
on
want to date a 67-year-old tranny, yo. Like, what
Crazy.
the fuck is going on with niggas?
The crazy thing about it, and dude was on a Wheaties box and everything, so you had to look up to him at one point in your life. You know what I'm saying? It still happened.
He was a white hero, yo.
Yeah.
And that's how he went through life, because he won events that white people don't normally win in the Olympics. And he got some gold medals, and then they was on his dick.
I mean, I still give them props, though. They still got NASCAR and water polo. And
There's some black dudes in NASCAR that's starting to win, though.
Really?
They got like 2 or 3 in there, yo. Them niggas be driving.
That's wild.
It is crazy.
That
yo.
is wild. I would never expect.
It's a black dude. His name is Bubba something. Because they was always
did
calling
hear
him Bubba.
about-
I thought it was a white dude, and then they showed him, and I was like,
Oh, that's
a whole
wild.
nigga.
That's wild. That's wild.
There's a whole nigga, yo, in the NASCAR, John.
Yeah. Speaking of sports and stuff like that in the New Year's, I don't know if y'all was aware of it. You know, Quavo finally made his appearance back in the public on P. Diddy's yacht. You know what I'm saying, for the New Year's. But it was weird though. Like the people that were on the boat was like a mashup. Like you had TD Jakes. TD Jakes was on the boat.
TD Jakes need a vacation too, man. Listen, everybody needs a vacation.
Nah,
if you fortunate enough to be friends with Diddy, and you know he got a big yacht, you might as well go too.
I think pastors, man. They get weirder and weirder by the day, though.
That pastors can't go have fun.
I wouldn't say
Like,
they
was he
can't.
drinking and like dancing on girls?
I don't know,
or
but
was
you
he
know they
just
was,
there?
you know they
what
was
I'm
smoking.
saying?
You know, it was Meek Mill,
Everybody smoked, yo.
Quavo, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, damn, TD Jakes rolling a fatty. You know what I'm saying? Like he rolling one up with him. That's it's
cool.
just
He
wild.
gonna get more followers. People gonna come
Wild.
to him. More money for him.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just weird for me to see them all of them
Because if
together.
I had that kind of bread, you'd have seen me there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You'd have seen me there, yo.
Well-
Rolling up whatever the fuck I needed to roll up and getting dumb high with Diddy and TD Jakes.
Yeah, I think it was just weird for me initially because you know you had you know the incident with Takeoff. Rest in peace to him, and
Yeah,
you
true.
know condolences to his family. But Quavo ain't made no type of appearances or nothing like that, and then boom, you on the yacht party. And I mean, I know,
Gotta get his mind right, yo.
yeah, everybody got to get their mind right,
You
but it
know,
was just
better place to get your mind right than a yacht with a preacher and a record dude.
yeah,
The win is the win.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
especially like, and then you had P Diddy there, right? And then you just had a baby, and you on a yacht. Baby mama nowhere to be found, but you got Young Miami on your lap and stuff like that. I was
I
like,
said, yo, when you see, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to figure out to make sense out
yeah,
of
like
something that
I'm
you can't really make sense about because you don't got that kind of money. Like
Yeah.
that nigga could do that. He could go have a baby.
but I'm looking
and
at
then
it.
go on the yacht with a completely different woman
I'm looking
and
at it.
party.
I'm looking at it like
You got
y'all.
$1 billion, yo. Like you, when
They
you get to
got-
$1 billion, you do whatever you want to do, yo. Like there's no
But that's a scary thing.
whatever you want to do, yo. He could be on that yacht by himself with 12 women. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
it wouldn't be. I mean,
what's somebody gonna say?
wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
He
But
don't
it-
got no wife, so he can do whatever he want to do, yo. He's not doing nothing wrong.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, these entertainment. I want to see. I want to see more positivity with 2023 because we did lose a lot of entertainers. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to what's coming on.
True.
Like we got a couple good albums dropping. We got a lot of upcoming artists, and I heard, I don't know yet. I gotta still verify, but I heard Some of the Water is coming back to this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Some of
saying?
the water's coming back. That's
So,
a good thing for the beach.
I wouldn't even, not even a beach, just seven side, Virginia. Period.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people have backlash on Virginia alone, and it's so sickening to see because people are like, man, yeah, gotta get out of Virginia, But when y'all want to go to these other states and these other cities like Texas and Cali or Georgia or Florida or New York, those places only got hype because people made them hype. You can make Virginia hype too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for my state and my
think-
city. You know what I'm saying?
I just think like a lot of that is like if you move somewhere, like you say, oh, I gotta get out of here, and you go move somewhere else, but you move into the same type of environment,
Yeah.
you might as well just stay where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Because you go into a place that's way more high tense than where you from, and you moving back into the same type of environment, and they way ahead of you still.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm
9
saying?
times out of 10, like all the East Coast states that I mentioned, I've lived in each of the popular cities like Charlotte, Atlanta, been to New York, I've been to Florida, and ain't nothing really special unless you like a club bopper and like you like being in people's faces and stuff like that. Other than that, ain't really nothing different from here and other states in my opinion. But hey, everybody hate Virginia, so it is what it is. I think that's just the weirdest thing ever.
I don't know if people hate Virginia. I think a lot of it has to do with the police. You know what I'm saying? Like how they police the beach. You know what I'm saying? The ocean front. You know what I mean? And all the stuff that people used to be able to do when they came. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? They try to put an end to all that.
Yeah.
So then people be like, I gotta go somewhere else because now I can't even go to the places that I like to go and do what I want to do. I might as well go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah,
So-
but every time we get something like that, they, every time the city does give us something always go crazy. We got mobs running around, people shooting, people getting stabbed up, stealing.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna happen anywhere, yo. That's gonna happen anywhere, any city, any state you go to. There's a place there where all that is going on all the time, yo. And you know that if you just watch the cops TV show all the time. Every little city and every little county got niggas is doing the exact same thing, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be anywhere you go. I think why it gets magnified here so much is because of the fact that you're, you know what I'm saying, that you're here.
True.
And also because even though it's a lot of different areas, they're all small areas together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're all small areas. So, you know, you start seeing 3 or 4 more news things about somebody getting shot, and you only used to see one. Now it's like, oh my God, like everything is so bad. You know what I'm saying? But it is bad, and then it's not bad because I think it gets over exaggerated on TV because it's TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's TV. They got to get you to watch. So.
Yeah, I was watching just like you were saying, I was watching this video with Will Smith. I don't know if the video was old or new, but he was just like, yeah, everything's programmed. It is what you want to see. We make it the way we want you to see it. And he was like, you think I'm on a beach. I'm chilling with a drink in my hand the whole time. He on the green screen the whole time. And they got a fan blowing his shirt back. And I was like, dang, that's different.
I mean, niggas, listen, niggas got to do what they got to do to keep niggas entertained, yo. See, I never really, when it comes to people like real like industry type people that have been in there for a long time, like they don't live in the same reality that you live in. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been too far gone from everything except that for so long that they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't process the shit the same way that they used to. So they go do stuff like that for no real reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you could easily just go to the island. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do all that to try to prove something else, and then you're just, you know what I'm saying?
Prove it to the masses.
You're just proving that you're bored. You know what I'm saying? And you need something to do because you're in between movies or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, them niggas are weird, yo, and I don't really.
Speaking of his movie, do y'all feel like last year's slap had to affect the Emancipation movie that he put out?
Nah, I think, see, that movie had to be already made. So I think the problem was that they never knew if they was really going to put it out or not. The slap gave them a reason to put it out. You know what I'm saying? So that they could finally have Will Smith as a slave and that movie actually be out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
you know
slap gave him a perfect thing. The slap gave him a perfect thing because you got to do something to hurt yourself before they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So they got it. I watched the movie. Like, it wasn't a bad movie.
Oh, you actually watched it? I ain't even seen it yet.
I watched it. It's on Apple Plus. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I watched it. It's Emancipation.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
You seen it too?
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I mean, for the guy that he was playing in the movie, because it's a true story.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
a
it
true
was
story. It's about the guy, the picture. You ever see that picture in the history books and shit like that with the guy sitting with his back and he got all the whips and stuff on his back and shit, all the marks and shit.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, he's playing that guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they went that deep.
Yeah, so like it's
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you know, it's
My man took down the alligator.
yo, underwater, yo. Like, yo, listen, that nigga did some shit in that movie, yo. Like, he was trying to get away, but like that nigga was escaping.
I mean, it was a matter. I see it, you know, as a matter of time because all the great black actors always have to play like a slave type role. Denzel played it. Morgan Freeman played it. I think I don't know if Idris played it. But yeah, most of the time, man, we always got somebody playing some kind of crazy slave role. And I thought this whole slave movie, you know, movie thing was over with. I thought it was a done deal. You know what I'm saying? They were doing something else.
It's going to be more of them. There's going to be a lot more of them because there's a lot of stories there now that everybody's kind of being a little more woke than normal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People gonna start really digging into these stories and digging into these things, and any story they can find that's a true story that they know is a true story and they can prove it, they're gonna put it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get like the Woman King.
That was fire. Know what I'm saying? That was fire.
That's how you get those type of movies, yo, because it's a true story. You know what I'm saying? And they could throw Viola Davis in there. You know what I'm saying? Make her Diesel and make her be the Woman King, and she got her whole crew, and like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna get more of that and more of that, and with these other little apps and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now they producing movies. It's dark. It's not on.
I don't think the phone on it at all.
No, it's not on at all. But you know what I'm saying?
But
so
you
you're
said
gonna get
that's-
a lot of that.
You said that statement, though, the woke moment. You know what I'm saying? The woke moment or wannabe woke moment. I want to see how that's. There's this guy, and I'm gonna get better, ladies and gentlemen, with the names and factual checking. But there's a guy that was kind of a trendsetter last year that was about the woke moment, and he was telling people to understand themselves and not to make New Year goals on the middle of winter, but to hibernate and get rid of things now. So when the springtime, that's when you start your goals. But dude got arrested because he claimed to be the Messiah, well, another version of the Messiah and everything like that. I'm waiting for 2023's new woke movement of who's gonna say the next trending thing. That's what I'm looking for. Who's gonna say the next trending thing? What's gonna be the next trending thing? And hope to God it's not death and no more Blueface and Krishan Rock. I can't.
Oh, they got a whole TV show. I didn't even know that. I was trying to figure out where all these clips were coming from. That was everywhere. Like that shit they doing is like a whole like reality show shit that's just about them and their ridiculousness. Like he knocked out her dad.
Yeah.
Yo, they knocked out her dad. Yo, that shit was on camera, yo. But they did start a fight with him, yo. Like he was just defending himself.
But see,
still,
the thing
yo,
is,
that whole situation's out of hand.
yeah, see,
She's stuck for the money.
they
You know
petty
what I'm
though,
saying?
cause she beat up his mama and sister. So he was like, when I get the opportunity, I'm gonna do the same thing. So it's like one of those things. I'm just like, dang, I'm here for the entertainment and the new trends, but then at the same time, I don't want to see the negative part of the entertainment. Like between that show,
That shit not entertaining to me, yo. Like just watching people fight and argue. Like I don't know how to.
That's the whole
I don't
Zeus
know how
Network.
that's entertaining, yo. I don't even know what that is.
No,
But that's even like you know what I'm saying? Like even like when Love and Hip Hop first started, right?
oh Jesus.
Love and Hip Hop first started, like I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is dope, because they was actually trying to do stuff. Then it just turned into a bunch of arguing and throwing stuff and people fighting and stuff like that. So now I'm like off it, yo, all those shows, yo, because that's all they do now. They do a little bit of work and the rest of the time they argue. You know what I mean? And that's not entertaining to me.
I think it's because it's like an easy bag. It's an easy
It's gotta
bag.
be, yo. I think it's the same way with like I know a lot of people watch these shows like these, you know what I'm saying, 90 Day Fiance and all these joints. Like the Learning Channel used to have shit. They used to teach you shit. You know what I'm saying? Now all they got is reality shows. You know what I'm saying? Midgets, conjoined twins, 500-pound women, like all that stuff, yo. That's not teaching people nothing, yo. Now it's just the reality shows are where they make the money at, and it's thousands of them on TV.
And the bad thing about it, we binge watching it too. And they making every episode
can't
45 minutes, hour long.
Yeah, you can't stop watching it because they got something for everything.
Yeah.
And one of them is gonna catch your eye, and you could be like, "Oh shit!"
It's a wrap.
And you get stuck watching the whole first episode. You be like, "Damn, yo, I gotta see what the next shit is." You know what I mean? And like it's crazy because one of them is gonna suck you in. There's too many of them for you not to like one. We're gonna give it to you every way possible on every channel.
Yeah.
Like cooking shows, like baking shows, like niggas making Lego shit out of Legos. Like we got everything. You know what I'm saying? Singing competition, whatever you need that's gonna catch you, we got something for you, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would just say if Zeus would ever see something like this, if they ever like scrolling and they see what I'm about to say, bro, put things in a positive light. Like you got black women fighting each other over dumb shit.
Over nothing.
You got, I mean, don't get me wrong. The LGBT community, yo, y'all in the building. We see y'all. We hear y'all. But even then, you got, a bunch of gay dudes just fighting. You're like, yeah, I suck dick the best. I'm just like, yo, this shit is wild. Mind you have to pay for the subscription to Zeus. But at the same time, the fact that it's out there and it's just negative
it's out
thing.
there, yo. They got gay rappers now, yo. Like it's out there. You know what I'm saying? They got tranny rappers. They got all this shit.
Nah, I
they
haven't
all
seen
out
that.
there.
I haven't seen that.
They out there, yo.
And I wouldn't even know how to react to something like that.
They out there, yo. You know what I'm saying? They out there, and they winning. So now, like that whole little community just gets larger and larger. It means you get a bigger presence on TV. It means you get a bigger presence in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like they they're all winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole community is winning. Regardless of what they say, they're winning because they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
And then don't you say nothing about them either, because you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get
no.
canceled.
Listen,
You're gonna get canceled. I done seen so many rappers last year get canceled for saying the wrong thing.
Listen, you can't say nothing bad about them, yo. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking about rappers,
You have to
Kanye
politely
West.
criticize.
Kanye West. He's had an extraordinary year last year, but I don't know if y'all recently seen.
He had the most legendary year ever last year, yo.
He gone. He missing.
He's not missing.
People saying he in Africa.
He's
People
just
saying
somewhere
he
hiding
dead.
out, yo. Like, he just somewhere hiding out.
You know what I'm
He still
saying?
got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could go anywhere and just disappear for a while. He's not doing nothing anyway except making things worse for himself.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You might as well realize, okay, I've done way too much damage, yo. I've lost all this money. Adidas is taking my shoes and taking my name off it. They about to start re-releasing these Jones. You know what I'm saying? They are. I just see the pair.
We're going to resell everything over
Yeezy
again.
350s, yo. They just took the Yeezy stuff off it, yo. They put them back out there.
That's
as
wild.
Adidas Jones. You know what I mean? Like,
the crazy thing is, I feel like he gonna have the same awakening transformation like Dave Chappelle did. Y'all remember when Dave Chappelle, they offered him that money he wanted, fled to Africa, took his little year and a half sabbatical, came back, biggest shit, and the best comedy ever. I think his comedy when he came back was better than before. And I feel like Kanye's gonna have that same moment where, like, right before the summer.
Nah, see, because comedians and rapping ain't the same. Like, he done already put out his best work. Like, it's not going to get back to that. You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
think he can go
like,
back to the old Yee?
He can't go back to not the college dropout
I think
graduation
he could.
Yee.
I think
Yay, you know what I'm saying? He can't go back to that. Yo, he's made too much money, yo, and he just had a whole pitfall. So that's all he gonna rap about now. You know what I'm saying? I had all this bread and I lost it. Now I'm back trying to get it back because I got my head clear. Like, all that shit. That's all that's gonna happen, yo.
I feel
you know
like
what I'm saying? Like,
every time he gets away from a woman, like when he got away from Amber Rose and the other separate, he had great albums in between. When him and Kim first, stopped messing with each other, Donda shit was just fantastic. I like both of them. You know what I'm saying?
a lot of that music he put out was subpar, yo.
You think?
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
not equivalent
Like,
to the old him, because everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's original is gonna be better.
Like,
than,
you see how Hove is still getting, like, verse of the year, yo. And, like, the nigga's in his 50s. You know what I'm saying? You don't really regress that far, yo. You have to just change, yo. And sometimes you could change too much, too quick, and then distort your own message.
Well, see,
You know what I mean? And you gonna lose more people than you gonna gain.
the crazy thing about what you just said. You said, Hov getting, the lyrics of the year, whatever like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like he overrated.
Oh, see,
I feel like Hov is overrated.
Now here
I
comes
feel
the
like
disrespect,
people put
yo.
him on a pedestal because he's Jay-Z. I'm not gonna come on here and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a young boy lover."
Nah, that nigga been nice for too long.
You know what I'm saying?
for
I'm
you
not
to
gonna say
that, yo.
these drill rappers is tough. I'm not gonna say that. I just feel like Jay-Z, is he a good artist? Yeah. Is he influential? Yes. But top tier lyricism, I don't
You
see
don't have
it.
Hov with top tier lyrics. Oh my
I-
god, nigga, you
I
gotta
don't.
go back to '96.
I
man.
don't.
Listen, Reasonable Doubt is a classic for a reason, yo. Like, his rap on that was ridiculous, yo. Did the whole volume 2. Volume 1 is my favorite. Volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, the Dynasty joint, the Blueprint, the Black Album, Blueprint 2. Like, come on, yo. Like, this nigga's lyricism is ridiculous.
I feel like, and
See, the problem is you getting an older Hov, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you
might be
didn't-
it. That
you
might be
didn't-
it.
You wasn't there when
That
when
might
I
be
was
it.
in, like, the 10th grade. You
That-
know what I'm saying? Like, Hov was out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And he was about to drop one of the most classic albums ever. Like, I've been with Hov. This is the beginning. This nigga's always been nice.
yeah, I mean, I see it. Generation
Nah,
gaps
you got-
definitely.
But see,
definitely
the
hit, but
generation gap thing is not a thing. that
I'm
people
more of a
can
Nas
use
fan.
now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm more of a Nas fan.
Niggas can't say generation gap because all the music is there. You got Spotify's. You
Yeah,
got you like
this
you
is
can
true.
go listen to this shit.
This is
You
true.
know what I'm saying? You could go listen to this shit and listen to the beginning. Like, oh shit, like this nigga really killing niggas. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, carving niggas up, yo, and his shit still stand the test of time, yo. Like, you can play every album right now.
Yeah, I'm personally
Magna Carta? Like, you ain't Magna Carta, nigga? Like, oh my God.
I wouldn't even, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I wouldn't even put Hove in my top 10.
Oh my God.
And even if I did put him in the top 10, he'd probably be on the very bottom. Like, I feel like me personally, Wayne and M, better artists. I mean, better lyricists. Kendrick Lamar is a better lyricist. J. Cole's a better lyricist. I'm just saying, wordplay wise.
Yo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm 27, so
that's what I'm saying, yo. Like, you was just born when the first Hove album dropped, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was born when the first. Yeah, you missing everything, yo. You got to go back and listen to all 13 albums, yo.
I tell you what, I'll give y'all that. I'll take my time.
Nas is nice. Nas put out a lot of nice shit, yo. But Nas' catalog is crazy too, yo. KD3 is the shit. So, listen, that's the newest shit. And the shit he put out before that, the Magic shit, KD2, KD, even the shit he did with Damian Marley, yo, the Distant Relatives joint.
No, I get it.
You could do is now teach him to go back and do his system.
I get it. I'm listening, but I'm talking about wordplay wise and creativity. When I listen to Jay-Z, I just feel dry. Like, ever since Niggas in Paris came out, I just
you talking about niggas in Paris?
It's like
oh my God,
ever since then,
like,
he's just dry to me.
You need to go back before that, yo. You need to start at the beginning.
Don't get me wrong, I like the story of OJ. That was, catchy and it had a message.
You need to go back before that, yo.
I can keep going back. He's just dry. He's a dry artist.
Like 12 albums to the beginning, yo, when it was raw. You know what I'm saying? Because you might think he's dry now. We just like, yo, like that nigga's still killing it. And he just got verse of the year, which proves the point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm not going with votes.
And he be dropping these little verses here and there on niggas' albums and stuff like that. Like, Hove is still that nigga. If you talk about top tier lyricism, yo, like, he gotta be there.
Yeah. I would like to do an overall poll. I don't go by MTV's, the BET Awards. I don't trust they votes, how they run stuff. Because like I said, you got Kendrick, Cole, J.I.D.
They not nice, yo. I love J.I.D. J.I.D.
You know what I'm saying?
Is one of those guys I really fuck with him, yo, because he be spitting. However, you know what I'm saying? These niggas is not Hove, yo. Like, they nice.
Yo, that's who they. He said Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne was like, I was waiting on Wayne albums. Yeah,
I mean, Wayne just makes a lot of music, yo. Like, I heard this nigga say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to.
Hove taught him to rap like that, yo. Hove
said,
look,
inspiration does come from somewhere.
Come from Hove, yo.
You missing your favorite.
Listen, yo.
It's wild like that, but
all I'm saying,
hey, look, I feel like they perfected the craft. I'm just like,
all
okay.
I'm saying is Hove went like this, and he stayed there. He's the top, yo. All the niggas around come to him. You know what I'm saying? He has these brunches. He's got the management joints. So, like, niggas sign to him and they just go out and tour and make all this money. That's what J. Cole did. Like, J. Cole signed with him. Hove did one song on his album. And now the nigga J. Cole got a whole festival shit, bread, like everything. That's why niggas come to him.
He got an arsenal, though. You can't lie. Cole, he got an arsenal of artists behind him. Like,
yeah, but who put that together to allow him to have that to do that? Yeah. Hove did. That's why God did Versus the greatest verse of the year, because he really broke it down in it.
I don't know, bro.
He breaks it down. See, Hove breaks it down. Yo.
I feel like I feel like he's an entertainment savior. Like, if you get in some trouble, then that's the person to go to. That's the person to contact, because he has so much connects.
I mean that too,
but. But
he wasn't here. He's not understanding. He's not understanding that Hove started with the drug talk. Yo, he was that nigga when it came to that drug talk.
Yo, he missed it all, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We watch Hove. Hove.
He took you back to where he knew.
That nigga said niggas in Paris, yo.
Yeah, like that was
right there. You were supposed to leave it alone, because you were supposed to understand that if he's not ready to go back and do his homework.
He gotta go back, yo.
I'm gonna do my homework.
You gotta go back, start with Reasonable Doubt, yo, and just listen, yo.
I love.
That's how you get the 22 twos. You can be like, yo,
That's
this
how you
nigga
get your
is
winners,
ill.
bro. That's how you get your favorite artists. Like, that's how you get them. Like,
Yeah, cause you just
wouldn't
listen.
Be loving Wayne like that if it wasn't for home like that.
Yeah,
They inspired each other. You know what
I
I'm
feel like each category,
saying? Inspiration.
when it comes to like lyricism, you know, a knife sharpens a knife. So you could be right. You know what I'm saying? Wayne got his stuff from, you know, Jay-Z, and Jus.Ed got his stuff from Cole, and Cole got his stuff from Jay-Z. So I can see where it can go. You know,
Get it
I
from
can
Hov,
see
yo.
I can see
Start at the
where
top and go
y'all
down.
getting it from. But yeah, right now, if Jay-Z was still young, going against the artist now, I don't think he would be as popular lyric wise.
The artists now can't touch him, yo. Like, they can't touch him, yo. That's why they all
Social
work
media
with him.
wise, he's not touching the
He's
same
not
numbers.
on social media, yo.
Social media, like
Think about that. Hov is that dude.
media
and he not even
market
on
wise, he's
social
not
media,
there.
yo. He got his own media marketing, yo, and his media marketing, he market shit that you don't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's at the top. He just give money to shit and let it work and get the bread back. And niggas come to him to get signed to his Rock Nation shit so that they could just go make the bread. You know what I'm saying? All the same niggas used to battle him and used to be like, oh, Hov this, Hov that. Oh, they all under the tree now, yo. Like, they all under the tree and they all getting money.
I mean, I respect the business aspect. Hell, I mean, he didn't help Megan. He helped Megan get out of her case. You know what I'm saying? Win her case. So he got
But
connect.
his rhymes got him there. That's what you missing, yo. His rhymes
I-
got him
no.
there.
It's like
See, you got a transitional Hov. Niggas in Paris and all that. That shit he wouldn't have done. That shit he wouldn't have done 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That album never would have came out. But he got too rich too fast, so now he had to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
his back-
all the stuff after that, the 444. Like, the 444 is dope, but that's old Hov. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that 25-year-old Hov that was killing it.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen.
Used to have a bulletproof vest on and shit. You
I'm
know, like-
gonna do my research. Yeah, saying yeah. I'm gonna do
You gotta
my
go back
research.
to
I'm gonna
year
come
zero.
back. I'm gonna come back and I'm be ready to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I'm listening, but I'm just like, I don't know what. Like, y'all know who Baby Keem is? Like, you know.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's dope
Baby
too.
Keem.
It's a lot of these dudes that's dope that's coming out now. You know what I'm saying? Simba. You know what I'm saying? He dope, and his bars is crazy. You know what I mean? And it's still new dudes that's still been doing it. Benny, Conway, West Side. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out
Benny.
there that's doing it. It's a lot of these new dudes that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with them. You know what I mean? But when it all said and done, I could always go back the whole bitch and
Okay.
get that feeling.
All right. We talking about overall as a whole, lyricism, stage presence, everything. Your top 5.
My top 5, so I'm just gonna give you 5. It's not like in any order, but I'll just give you 5. So Hov, Nas. I just went to a Rakim show and saw what he did. So Rakim,
Okay.
which was a crazy show. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy. And that's because I just went to a Jeezy show, and the way he controls the crowd is ridiculous.
Yo, Jeezy used to get me in
Jeezy.
trouble in school, so I stopped listening to him
Jeezy
too.
is that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I have to say, like, the whole Wu, yo. Like, if you ain't never been to a Wu-Tang show, yo, and see how them niggas really break that, it's ridiculous.
I'm sorry
yo.
to say, I've only been to a couple concerts in my life, and they've all been Wiz Khalifa concerts.
Oh, shout out Wiz Khalifa, because he was at the Cannabis Fest last year performing, and I was there, yo, and I saw how
You
first
get
of all-
high in the
First of
crowd.
all, I didn't know none of that music that he was rapping, yo, until he got to like that shit on the Fast and Furious joint. I was like, oh, he do that song, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But he was killing it, yo,
Wow.
and he had the crowd, and they was rocking, and you know everybody was blowing it down, so we chilling and rocking, like, yo, this nigga Wiz Khalifa's all right, yo, I like to get into this.
I knew he made it officially when he was on an Oreo commercial. Oreos don't never have no rappers on none of that. When he had that commercial with his son, I was like, yeah, he good. He done.
Like
And then he had the hot box, you know, with the
Orioles probably paid him like $10 million. To do that.
Then the infused food that he has with his own strand of bud.
Yeah, that cushions some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
And he made a restaurant out of that. And then he has his own bottle. And then he has his own gravity bombs. I'm just like,
you gotta do what you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know bud like that, get in with all that shit that got to do with the bud. You know what I'm saying? And you eat Oreos when you high, bitch. I might as well get a lifetime supply of Oreos too. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Now, earlier you had mentioned, mind you, I'm catching everything and I'm filtering through stuff. Earlier you said, having a great team, signing the right people and stuff like that. Did y'all recently see what happened to another the 19th or the 23rd Gucci Man artist?
I'm trying to figure out how this nigga had all these people signed, yo. Like,
signing left and right.
I never even heard of half these niggas, yo. But they're all dead or in jail.
Yeah.
You know
the newest one, I think his name like
just
Jay
called a murder
Gritter.
charge or something. Yeah.
Critter or something like
prison, yo. Like, I don't know, yo. I mean, these niggas is out here really living what they rap, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna come to that.
Are they really living what they rap? Or they just scared to like really just chuck up the deuces? Like let's throw hands real quick. I feel like people are scared. Like I think people are scared to get their ass whooped on camera.
I seen the Pooh Shiesty video, yo. Them niggas had a whole shootout.
Yeah,
over some sneakers, yo. Over some sneakers.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
Like niggas had a whole shootout over some sneakers, yo. It was all on camera.
The entertainment world, when it comes to that type generation, it don't make sense. You rap about it, get caught, your whole crew gonna snitch on you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just throwing hands, squashing it up, calling it a day. Like that YSL case that they got going on right now. That's an embarrassment. I feel bad for homie. Like I feel bad for Young Thug. I just watching the videos and him just looking.
That's what your favorite rappers have started.
But
so look, right?
Looking at it just look bad.
I mean,
Jay-Z and them was selling the drugs, right? And then you guys started buying the shit. You know what I'm saying? Selling them shit. And now we got the game, B.
Like I feel like
look, yo.
I feel like this whole
the YSL shit gotta happen the way it's happening, yo. Because it was too much going on. You know what I'm saying? You was hearing the YSL name and too much other stuff that wasn't music related, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just gonna catch up with them. You know what I'm saying? Then they was hanging out with the Chicago niggas. The Chicago niggas is wild wherever they go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot, yo. But in the end,
could you consider Gunna? Can you put Gunna?
Nah.
Can you
I
put
can't.
Gunna and 6ix9ine on the same table?
Nah.
What's the difference?
6ix9ine went to trial, bitch, and pointed fingers and told on niggas.
What
Gunna didn't do none of that. He
just because we didn't see
but
it.
there's other niggas that took the same joint. So
how many fingers do you think gonna be pointed with all them deals and plea deals being made? How many fingers are gonna be pointed?
I'll say it like this: if he knew that he was only in trouble on one count, and it didn't have nothing to do with none of the shit that they was charging him with, Young Thug with, I would take the plea too. I don't gotta say nothing. And I'm gone, and I'm not coming back, bitch. If I was him, I would go to motherfucking Greece or somewhere where niggas can't bring me back, yo, and I would just chill.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't take my bread.
It's a crazy thing, because like so many people, so many hardcore people, you know, they in the street life, they past is catching up with them. Like Gunna, he already had a case with him, you know, telling who shot his uncle or cousin or whatever like that. Then you had since you know I'm new school, you got Real Boston Richie. You know who that is?
No, I don't know.
Okay, you gotta listen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you gotta listen to Boston Richie, and he just got a whole case that people are bringing up. Like, dang, like okay, you snitching too. So I feel like it's everybody gave 6ix9ine some shit, but when it come to everybody else, now nobody want to be like, oh yeah,
when 6ix9ine did something that. Yo, he was there, yo, like answering questions and telling on niggas to their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big difference. And he was deep in the shit. That nigga was selling heroin and all types of stuff, yo. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna ask y'all this: y'all catching the 45 Or you telling?
Nah. So look.
Uh,
So look,
Yeah.
like the dude. So like it was a dude. I seen the video. It was a dude standing behind Young Thug that was getting read all these charges. Right, and them shits added up to like 50 years. Or they was trying to give him the same plea, Joan, that everybody else was taking.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga said, nah, like we gonna take this to trial, but this nigga, like, I don't know, yo. Like, I don't know if I could risk it knowing I get 50 or I could get out, just be on a lot of probation.
Cause your boy Sauce Walker said he was just like, you know,
I like
I
Sauce
take
Walker,
my
yo.
25. My kids can see me on Skype and write me letters and stuff like that. And I'm just like, dang. It's some people that's gonna take it, and some people gonna be like, hell no, I ain't
25 is
taking it.
different from 50. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was willing to take. that
I
nigga
don't,
said
I
he'd
don't
take
care
trial
what
at
it is.
50.
Me being behind bars and having somebody tell me what to do, when to do, how to do it, that's enough for me. I'm good. I don't be part of none of that. But like you said, it depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation, depends on the person.
Because I
you
mean,
know
if
what
I
I'm saying?
did it,
Like, so see, there's a difference, and that's what I'm saying. Why I can't put him with 6ix9ine, because it's different in what they're doing. 6ix9ine said, "Look, I'm not gonna do none of this time. I mean, I'm about to tell everything, and that's gonna be it. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Okay.
move on and live my life, and that's it.
so if Gunner don't say nothing, he ain't in the same category.
You know, unless he get up there and start telling and pointing fingers at niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can't say nothing, yo. You know what I'm saying? He gotta actually say something, yo. Or they gotta come when they start Young Thug's trial. They gotta come with some shit that was like, oh, this nigga Gunner said this, and he even signed it. So you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have something.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing. You can't say he didn't. And right now he being quiet, so it might be all part of It might be all part of some plan. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, it's not snitching, yo.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the pilot episode. I know it was jumbled. I know it was crammed in. We had a special guest. Make sure y'all tune into his podcast right after
Trust.
this one.
Coming on next.
You know, coming on next. Shout out to Loud, you know, for being patient. Because he'll tell you, I've been, you know, BSing with the podcast. I'll be like, yeah, I want to do it. And then I wait. Yeah, I'm ready. And I'll wait. But, you know, I had to find that right moment, that right content that's going to have enough content to be consistent, because consistency is key, you know what I'm saying, to go anywhere with social media or anything in life, period. So that's what I was looking forward to. But next week, it's going to be a crazy week. Hopefully my co-host will be here, and I have a special guest coming from the state of Texas. You know how them Dallas folk you be. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Powered by Virginia. And I'll see y'all next time.
Peace, yo.
Boom.